Assalamualaikum, I'm Alia, and this video presentation is for Dr. Naraini, subject Managerial Accounting Fundamentals, Section 10, Group 7. And I will start this presentation with the company overview. Switch Company is a manufacturing and partnership-based company with 5 equally contributed partners. The name Switch is a way for us to tell the customers that it is time for them to change from their old and expensive pen to our unique yet affordable pen. But what makes Switch pen so unique? This is because Switch pen is not just a multicolored pen but multifunctional as well. And my partner Ayan will explain about the product in detail. Switch pen can be found in any bookstores around Kuala Lumpur. However, you can still have our product if you're not in Kuala Lumpur. You can find us from our online store at the 2 top e-commerce sites, which are Lazada and Shopee. Apart from that, you can also find us on Instagram at switchmanuco. Or by just simply search for our brand name, Switch Manufacturing Company. The reason we chose Lazada and Shopee, as mentioned earlier, is because they are the top e-commerce sites in Malaysia, with Shopee being the first and Lazada in the second place. Both platforms are also well known in Southeast Asia region. By having our store there, we are hoping that it could introduce and create more opportunity for our brand.
Assalamualaikum brothers and sisters, and Assalamualaikum to our professor. As per the project report, we have chosen to be a manufacturing company which manufactures not just a black pen, a blue pen, or a mechanical pencil. It manufactures the best of all, which is a multifunctional pen. Our product has the best of all 4 things. That is a mechanical pencil, ink pen, different color pens like red, blue and black, plus an eraser to top it all off like a cherry on top of a cake. We have chosen the mechanical pen as our product because of the following reasons. Number 1 being ease for students and ease for everyone, or ease for customers in general. Imagine as a student, you're going to your quiz and you suddenly forget, like, oh, you're taking your black pen and your blue pen, but you forget your red pen, or you forgot your pencil. How hectic it will be. Our pen design is very sleek and very aesthetic. It looks really pleasing to the eye and it's not plasticky at all. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Next, let me conduct market analysis. It has 3 parts. First, investigate the market situation of the product. Conduct surveys in major supermarkets and stationery stores in Kuala Lumpur and visit the number of ballpoint pen stores and select market with high market saturation, high cost and low profits, and looking for areas with high demand, such as schools and office buildings, and looking for other developed markets, black market with great demand. Secondly, comparison of product types on the market. Choose the proportion of products with higher sales of similar products in the market. Analyze the market share of the products and with the development of the domestic economy. There are 2 types of ballpoint pens, metal ballpoint pens and gel pens. The consumption of the most commonly used writing instruments has greatly increased. The third is the main target customer. The current consumer group in writing instrument market is mainly students. Students and office workers account for half, and their demand for writing tools is high. Usually the first buyer, user, and disseminator of the product. Next is the market strategy. There are many types of ballpoint pens on the market now, and there are many competitors in same industry. In order to compete with the other ballpoint pen companies, our company must design several marketing strategies. This strategy including the following aspects. The first is the product quality. Every ballpoint pens in our company must undergo quality inspection. In order to make our company's ballpoint pen occupy the absolute largest market share, we will use the highest quality materials to make pens. In addition, the price. Due to the fierce competition in the ballpoint pens market, the price will not be too expensive. Our goal is to make this pen available to all pens users. keep retail price low to ensure that consumers can buy affordable quality products. The other one is the packaging. Each ballpoint pen is made of environmentally friendly materials and manufacturing methods. Our company's ballpoint pen will use a simple and comfortable style, but it needs to have bright colors. Finally is marketing. For product promotion and sales, let students and friends buy pens as a gift. Advertising is a very intuitive promotion strategy. We will spread ballpoint pen advertisements mail through social media, which can reduce our costs. Upload them to WhatsApp and Instagram. They will spread quickly.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dingjie, and then today I will introduce you the operational plan of our company. As we mentioned before, our company is to processing and selling the multi-functioning pen. So our company is located in Selangor, and we are a private company. We are well capitalized, and we have around 9 workers, including 5 of our group members. 5 of us, we are responding for 4 different departments, including marketing departments, financing departments, administration departments, and also producing and innovation departments. Within our factory, we have divided our factory into the different areas. There are machine area, testing area, packaging area, innovation warehouse, and also shipping area, order management area. So next I will talking about our operational stage and how this process. So first, the production department will purchasing the raw material lower or equal the budget of the raw materials. Then use the machine to assemble and produce it in a workshop. Then use the cart to deliver it in the packaging area. Finally, we deliver these goods to the inventory warehouse. And for the selling set, and we have the online selling and also offline selling. So for the online selling, we have 2 partner selling website, which is Lazada and also Shopee. So we will put the information of the products on these 2 websites, and then people can order from the website. Then the shipping area staff, they will contact our partner courier company. And then they deliver these products to the customers. And for the offline selling, we have our partner bookstore. So the only thing we need to do is let the shipping areas staff to deliver our products to the bookstore. Next, I will introduce our partner for our companies. We can divide them into 5 categories. The first category is we call as raw material producing company. So they are supplying us the ink and eraser and also length for our products. And the second is the courier company. They can help us deliver the products all around the Malaysia. And the third one is advertising companies. So why we put the advertising here? Because we really need advertising for people to know our products. For this, we are actually have the contract with the search engine and also social media to pay them for the paid advertising, and then they can promote for us. And we also have the partner for the bookstore. So they are the main channel for us sell offline. And lastly, we have the maintenance company. So for maintenance company, they will help us to evaluate the risk of our machine and also fix the machine and also the electronic products in our factory. Last part, I will introduce our key resources. We have divided our resources into 3
categories. The first one is physical resources. For the physical resources, mainly we have machine and equipment, factory and office spaces, and selling system. The next is human resources. For the human resource part, we have general manager, which we will hire from the labor market, and we will have financial human resources and administrative human resources, marketing human resources, and also producing labor, which we will also hire from the labor market. So lastly, we will talk about the financial resources. We will have cash, trade line, and also credit line. And lastly, we have virtual capitals. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Sharifah Fatin, and I'll be talking about the next part of our presentation, which is the financial report. So moving on, the first thing that I'll be talking about is cost classification. So under our cost classification, we have 4 types of costs. First one is direct material cost, second one is direct labor, the third one is manufacturing overhead, and last one is selling and administrative cost. So under direct material, we take into account 3 things, which is the ink, lead, and eraser, and the price per unit for these 3 costs is equal to 2 ringgit 30 cents. The next thing that we take into account for our cost is direct labor. So for each multifunctional pen, 0.25 cents are needed. So the next cost that we have is manufacturing overhead. So under manufacturing overhead, there's fixed manufacturing overhead and variable manufacturing overhead. Fixed manufacturing overhead, there is rent and depreciation, which is equal to 1,010 per quarter. And the next one is variable manufacturing overhead, which includes direct material and utilities. And for 1 unit, this equals to 80 cents. So the next cost is selling and administrative cost. So for selling and administrative cost, we also have 2 categories, which is fixed and variable. For fixed, per quarter, it is equal to 1,000 ringgit. And for variable, per unit, it is equal to 20 cents for 1 multifunctional pen. So to find the selling price, we need to search for the cost. The costs are calculated through absorption method. With a markup of 71.6%, we choose to use cost plus pricing, and the selling price becomes 7 ringgit. So after we counted, we realized to break even, we need to sell 2,330 unit, and to attain our target profit, which is 11,000, we need to sell 5,519 units of multifunctional pen. So moving on to our operational budget and cash budget. So the first thing that I'll talk about is sales budget. So in sales budget, we decided to sell 5,519 unit of product based on our target profit, with the price of 7 ringgit. So in total, our sales budget is RM 38,633 ringgit. So moving on to our direct labor budget, for the whole year, our direct labor will cost 1,399 ringgit 75 cents. Moving on to our manufacturing overhead, for after calculating, we got 4,447 ringgit 92 cents for the whole year. And lastly, our sales and administrative budget, we got 5,103 ringgit 80 cents. So moving on to our cash budget, we have brought down 10,000 ringgit from our previous year, and by the end of the year 2020, we have the balance of 22,863 ringgit 63 cents. So next slide. So moving on to our budgeted income statement as of 31st December 2020, after subtracting cost of goods sold and selling and administrative expenses from our sales, we got a total of net income 15,040 ringgit 55 cents. And yes, we did reach our target profit, which is 11,000 ringgit. So we finally reached our last part of this presentation, which is a budgeted statement of financial position as of 21st December 2020. So we counted for 2 things. First is the asset, and second one is for liability and equity. In asset, we take into consideration first the cash, the account receivable, the raw material inventory, finished goods inventory, equipment minus depreciation, and in total we got 27,080 ringgit 75 cents. For liability and equity, we take into account payable, share capital, and lastly retained earning. And in total, we got to 27,080 ringgit 75 cents. I think that's all from us. Switch Group 7. Thank you.